It is Monday Night Football. The Dolphins, led by Tua Tagovailoa, travel to New Orleans to take on the Saints, led by Ian Book. Yeah, I guess so. The Dolphins are 2.5 to 3-point favorites to over under 37.5 points. I have my favorite player prop, spread pick, and over under pick coming your guys' way. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We just passed 17,000 subscribers. I appreciate all you guys' love and support. And so far through week 16, which I am recording this right before the Sunday games kick off, we're 6-0. We brought out the brooms on Saturday. Hopefully we do that on Sunday as well. Hopefully we can keep continuing and have a great week 16 because we had a great week 15 last week, going 10-4 overall. So hopefully we can continue that. So subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Only takes a second, and I would really appreciate it if you guys do it. Because like I said, shout out to you guys. We just passed 17,000 subscribers. Unreal. You guys continue to blow my mind. Let's see if we can hit 18,000 before the end of the year. It would be absolutely unreal. This year has been crazy. We'll do a full recap at one point, maybe in the podcast next week. But if you are interested, we have a bunch of exclusive sign-up bonuses for a bunch of different sports books like DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, like Monkey Knife Fight, tons of different things. The link is in the description, dimers.com/COS. It helps us, helps you. You get a bunch of exclusive offers like sign-up bonuses, risk-free first bets, a ton of different things. So click that first link in the description if you are interested. It's a win-win for both of us. Now let's dive into this game, and I'm going to start with my player prop for the video. And let's be honest, the books are kind of sleeping on this game, and I don't blame them this early into the week. A lot of teams have a lot of injury concerns, but we'll start with this guy. I think you know who he is, Alvin Kamara. I'm taking this under 61.5 rushing yards, -115 on DraftKings. Now, pains me to take an under here. Kamara, one of the best running backs in the NFL. Love watching him play. But look, Brian Flores, the head coach for the Dolphins, he's not an idiot. I mean, come on. He's a Bill Belichick disciple, and you're looking at the Saints team starting Ian Book. What do you think they're going to try to do? Probably try to run the ball, and you know what exactly the Dolphins are going to try to do is stop the run, make Ian Book beat them. And now you look at it, I wouldn't be surprised to see them load the box. That's what we saw the Cardinals do to Jonathan Taylor on Saturday. Did it work for him? Not really, but still, Jonathan Taylor, besides one carry, really didn't have a great game, and I could see that happening with Alvin Kamara. Now, obviously, he's one of the best running backs in the NFL, so he could break one and absolutely destroy this line. But we'll still lean on the under. I do think Kamara will see the ball 15 to 20 times, but Mark Ingram's still a person in that backfield, and so I look at it like Bill Belichick does. Dolphins, they like to take away your number one option. And Kamara is not only the number one option, he's the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 option on this Saints offense. And they're going to try to key in on taking him away in this game. Now, Kamara, despite being, one of the best running backs in the NFL, he has gone under this line in 4 of his last 5 games. The only game, and that included 18 rushing yards against Tampa Bay Buccaneers, an absolutely ugly game Sunday Night Football. Now, the one game he went over in his last 5, this is against my New York Jets. I mean, come on. I mean, he had 127 rushing yards, but let's be honest, me or you or whoever's watching the video out there, you could probably get at least 45 rushing yards against that New York Jets defense, one of the worst in the league. That's just how bad it is. Now, we look at the Dolphins. They really have been gearing up to stop the run all season, and they're going to continue to do it because the last running back to have 60-plus rushing yards against them was Michael Carter of my New York Jets, and that was back all the way on November 24th, over a month ago, and this game is obviously on December 27th. Now, before Michael Carter, the previous guy before him, Cordarrelle Patterson, who had 60 rushing yards on the dot, so still going under this line, and he did that all the way back on October 24th. So the only one running back really has hit this over in the past 2 months, which is ridiculous. We look at them, the Dolphins giving up the 7th fewest rushing yards per game, and that number continues to go down, because they're not allowing a ton of rushing yards this season, actually allowing just 85.7 over their past 3 games. So I love it. I think the Saints will be without both of their starting left tackles, and that has shown that their offensive line has really struggled. And look, it's Ian Book. The good luck, my friend. You're gonna be seeing a loaded box, so you should have some one-on-one coverages, but hopefully your wide receivers can get open. I'll take Kamara under 61.5 rushing yards, and it's probably gonna be a sweat bet, but I'm counting on it. Now, for the remainder of the video, I'm gonna talk about the over/under and the spread for this game, and it's gonna be an interesting one. And I'm gonna do a teaser as my official play. We're gonna do Saints plus 9.5 in the under 44.5 points. Kind of a same game parlay, -115 on FanDuel. And look, if you want me to bet one of the spreads or the over-unders just officially as like a regular play, I'd lean towards the Dolphins in the under, but I'm going to take this bet for a little bit of safety. Now let's start off the season. The Dolphins, they started off 1-7, and they were looking terrible, and then they sat up. The Undertaker gif Yeah, they turned it around, won 6 straight games. They're really on a roll trying to make the playoffs, which would be ridiculous for a 1-7 start. Now, they are favored today for a good reason. It's Ian Book, and I understand why they are favored. But this is still, I wanted to take them plus 4.5 in this teaser, but I'm going to lean towards the Saints plus 9.5. Now, sure, the Saints team just shut down Tom Brady. They could be to a big letdown spot here, but let's be honest. I mean, their lineup is down a ton of different people on the health and safety protocols list. Like I said, they're starting Ian Book, but I think this defense rallies behind the team and they keep this game close. I do not expect the Dolphins to just roll into the Superdome and just beat them by double digits. I do not expect that. The Dolphins are not like that, in my opinion. Now, they're going to force Tua to throw the ball because Myles Gaskin, Duke Johnson, I mean, what the heck was that last week? Savon Ahmed, I don't even know who they have out there for running back. They're not going to let them run the ball all too well, so they're going to force them to throw it. And Tua Tagovailoa, I've seen it time and time again. He likes to turn the ball over in key spots, and it would not surprise me to see him turn it over in this game. And look at it. I know Ian Book is running this offense, and sure, I'm counting on him to keep the game within 9.5 points, but I think he can do that. Now, Ian Book is a rookie out of Notre Dame, 4th-round pick in the 2021 draft, so he has hardly had any playing time, if any. And look, what Book does have to his advantage, no one knows what to expect from him. No one knows, except for the Saints, the game plan for him. No one knows once he gets behind center what he's going to do. And that's worked out, surprisingly, to the benefit of a lot of different QBs this season. Most notably, the New York Jets' Mike White, who just came in and just absolutely lit up the Bengals and beat them despite being 10.5-point underdogs. Even a guy like Tyler Huntley, who people knew kind of what to expect, but you really don't know except for when they get on the field, and teams really don't know how to game plan for you, especially not in your first ever career start. So I think Ian Book will have a decent game today, so count them on plus 9.5, but I'm going to lean towards the under because we look at both these two teams. Both have pretty good defenses, and their offenses are a little bit suspect. So you can predict exactly. You just don't know what to expect from either of these offenses. Now I expect the Saints to lean on Kamara, dump it off to him, try to get the ball to him. But both of these two teams like to run the ball, and they're going to chew the clock. They're going to get the ball in their playmakers' hands as much as they can. But when it's all said and done, I don't see a lot of points being scored on this game. So that's why I lean a normal under, which is 37.5, but I bet up to 44.5. Now, you look at this. This is a Patriot style of play. You're just going to play field position and not turn the ball over. That's what the Dolphins are going to try to do. That's what they've been doing to win games. They're going to try to do it just again here. So I'll take the Saints plus 9.5, the under 44.5 points in my teaser. Buying 7 points both ways. I think this is the safest bet I can make. Now I could take Dolphins minus the 2.5, but I don't want to be sitting on Monday Night Football rooting on the Dolphins and just seeing them absolutely put up an absolute stinker. That they're capable of doing that. And I don't want to be, I'm taking lean the under, but you never know in Monday Night Football games. The games are always weird. So I like this teaser. I like what we got going for us, and that's what I'm going to ride with. Those are my two bets. I would normally have a same game parlay here, but FanDuel at the time of recording, they're sleeping. No lines for the holidays apparently because they do not have any lines for this game except for the normal line. So obviously bet whatever you like. If you want to bet the Dolphins, go for it. If you want to bet the Saints, go for it. I support you. It would not surprise me one bit to see the Saints win this game outright in the Superdome. A little after Christmas present for all the Saints fans out there. So that'll do it. If there's no NBA video tomorrow or today, technically on Monday, don't be surprised. It is a weird day. I'm traveling back to my hometown. So we'll see. I don't necessarily know if you do see one. It's probably a little bit unedited, but go check it out if it is live. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This has been Austin. Let's go make some money. Let's finish week 16 strong. Go on to the last 2 weeks of the regular season. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's hit 18,000 subscribers. It's been Austin. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.